What's good, YouTube? We are back with another video, man. So today we gonna react to inside the NBA, reacting to James Harden's trade. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they had to say about it. So let's get right into it. I did hear some of what Shaq said, but
Shaq, Kenny, and Charles. Later tonight, Warriors and Nuggets, but first the Rockets and Spurs in San Antonio. As Houston
I already
turns
know.
the page on the James
Jesus.
Harden era, 9 games into his 9th season wearing the Rocket uniform.
Facts. Nah, it's still
deal.
crazy.
Players
That's
wandering
still
all over the
insane.
place. James Harden in Brooklyn. Rockets getting Victor Oladipo.
I still don't know what the Cavs are doing. They have about 8 bigs. They have about 8 bigs. Like, come on, bro.
Bunch of picks. The Cavs getting Jared
Rockets are
Allen
good
and
though.
Torian
Rockets are a good
Prince
team.
From Brooklyn. Karis LeVert, the former
Nets don't have their first round. Don't have a first round pick until 20. I think it said 2028 or something like that. Like what?
Later, what his now former teammates had to say about that.
We're just not good enough. We don't. Obviously, chemistry, talent-wise, just everything, and it was clear. Like I said, these last few games.
All right.
They just
Yeah, the Rockets. Listen, the Rockets weren't doing anything. They weren't.
Veteran team, obviously, championship team, and one of the best teams that we have in this league.
They weren't doing anything.
I love this city.
And the Lakers smacked them too. They got smacked both times they played.
That I can.
And he has. He's done everything in his ability to get to the
I
finals.
don't think can be fixed. So
I'm not gonna say he hasn't, bro. It just started. Why is there an ad?
My interest was playing with John Wall.
Right.
To be brutally honest.
Right.
And with that
We
being
knew
said,
that. We knew that.
The disrespect started way before, any interview. Just the approach to training camp.
James Harden was dragging. He was dragging. He was in Atlanta. He was in Atlanta dragging with little baby.
Something that,
he was at the strip clubs. 4 p.m.
last
Harden.
night. That's completely
Yes, sir.
to the rest of the guys in the locker room.
I've been on those teams. In my 11 years being in the league, I've been on a team like that my first 5 years where it was all about me,
Right.
not about the team. And that
Right.
hurts. And it brings everybody down. So when we can be all on the same page, we can be something good here.
Right.
And, we can't dwell it down on it because it's only been 9 games. Like,
See,
come on, man.
that's
You want to jump off the cliff off of 9 games? There's a lot of basketball still.
that's where John Wall is. I don't think he gets it. James Harden has been feeling this way. He's been there since 2013. This isn't 9 games in. This isn't about 9 games. James Harden has been able to get to the finals since he left Oklahoma City. Oh, well, since he got traded away.
Some things, and keep in mind, I have a G14 classification to say these things. You asked for Dwight Howard. We gave him to you.
Facts.
Didn't work out. You asked for Chris Paul. We gave him to you.
He got hurt.
He got hurt.
They were a game away.
We gave it to you.
James Harden did get everything he got
Westbrook,
in Houston.
your homeboy from Little League. We gave him to you. It didn't work out.
Facts.
And when you say I gave you everything, I say no, you didn't. Because the last 5 games, when it comes to elimination, you're 1-4. You've been shooting 41%, 24% from 3.
Yeah.
32 assists, and 27 turnovers. I used to be like James. I used to come home and complain, man, he didn't do it. And my father, rest in peace, Sergeant Philip Harris, used to say, but what the hell did you do?
Right.
He ain't do nothing. He ain't step up when he was supposed to step up. So
you're talking about the games.
Man and you make all the money,
facing elimination.
40 million a year,
Right. What about all the games? What about all the other games?
When you the man.
What about all the other games? James Harden, I do believe he's done everything.
Show up. So I know a lot of people in Houston.
See,
glad he's gone.
See,
so now he got his little super
hold on. I don't see. This is what I don't get. I think Shaq is he taking it way too far. He said the last 5 games when facing elimination. Blah, 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 blah. What about every other game? That's matter. Every other game matters too. Those matter more, but I'm just saying every other game matters. James Harden has averaged 30 plus the past 2-3 seasons. He averaged 29 the season before that, 28. He hasn't averaged under 27 points since he got to Houston. He's averaged multiple assists, 1 scoring titles. He passes the ball. He has a turnover problem when it comes to the playoffs. Yeah. He's had some bad games at crucial times. We get that. That happens to everybody. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve, to get criticized on that. But I truly believe he's done everything in his power to help the team win and try to get there. When he was with Chris Paul, they were a game away from. They were up 3-2 on the Golden State Warriors. Chris Paul got hurt. The rest is history. Now, yeah, man. I don't know, man.
Team,
I don't think he deserves it. I don't think he deserves that.
Is it a given that
I wouldn't say.
with
See, and here's Shaq goes. Shaq is saying if they don't win us, Shaq is saying if they don't win us a bust. Like what? I just don't. They just got together. It's gonna take them some time to be able to build chemistry and get used to the team. So what is he talking about? If they don't win, it's a bust. I think if they don't get to the finals, it's a bust for sure. Because they can get to the finals. I think they can get to the finals. So I think they're gonna win. No, I don't think they're gonna win.
Kyrie, Kevin Durant, and James Harden that they're in the finals?
Hell no. You go ahead, Kenny. Okay. First, I did not think you were going to take that approach, Jack. That surprised me. It was not. It surprised me. Not shocking, but it surprised me. I was like,
But is it real?
I never thought of it that way until you said it. I honestly never thought of it that way because I've just looked at his production, MVPs, right?
I mean,
Yeah, but
he's not wrong. He's not wrong about
show
that.
up in that game.
Hey,
That's the game I want to see.
I
Right.
like to hear it because, like I say, I like to hear things I didn't think about.
Right.
Nets. What James brings to them is, is they don't have to skill themselves. They're not as deep. No. So
They're
have to
nowhere near as
skill
deep anymore.
themselves into winning every game because
Right.
Kevin Durant is more skilled than most players.
Facts.
Kyrie is skilled than most players.
Right.
But at times, even when Kevin is not on target, he's bigger, he's more athletic, and he can get by just on his size. Same with James. When he's off, he's still big enough to say, I could dominate you from my size. So they have two
James
guys
Harden
now.
gets to the
Kyrie
right.
is a skill guy. He's
Right.
going to dominate you on his skill.
Right.
He's not always more athletic and bigger.
Right.
So at times, you could possibly be there. So
Kyrie
now the
can be
three of them,
stopped. The other two
like,
can't.
if you
KD
don't get
and
to the-
James Harden can't be
to the
stopped. They
conference
can't.
finals, to the NBA Finals, it is a bust. This is
Yeah.
No, they're all in. Yeah, obviously.
there's-
And you say it's not a guarantee.
I don't think it's even close to a guarantee. Ernie, you got.
I don't think it's a
only
guarantee,
one
but-
of those three guys who has proven to me he's not selfish and not a mean guy.
Is it Kevin Durant?
It's KD. KD went to Golden State, and he sacrificed. James Harden and Kyrie Irving have never shown me like, no, I just want to win. That's the most important thing. You got one guy, KD he's unselfish. The other two guys ain't proved to me. They just care about their numbers.
I think
And
James
I
Harden.
think they're gonna make
I
the
think
sacrifice.
everyone's
They're
gonna
get
change their
less
opinion on
shots.
James Harden
Those
once he
two
gets to
guys
Brooklyn.
are gonna say,
I
"You know
honestly
what?
think he's
I'm
gonna
just gonna
change.
play hard,
All this
play
dribble. He's not gonna be
defense,
doing
not
all
worry
of that.
about
I
individual
don't think he's gonna be doing
difference.
all
And
of
to me,
that.
that's a hell no. I don't think these two guys.
You don't think he did that in Oklahoma City?
Yeah, he wasn't James Harden then.
All right, he wasn't.
Right.
He wasn't James Harden then.
Right, I got you.
And,
I know he
the
can. I know he knows how to
Right
play off the
now
ball.
is Kyrie Irving. I mean,
Well, and but that's just my point. See, this is what I think happened. Just me thinking. I think they're
KD's
sick of Kyrie
disgusting.
already.
For those of y'all that don't know, that's my favorite player.
Because we
He's
cannot
been my favorite
count on
player
Kyrie.
since
That's
he
just
was in
me
Texas.
talking. A wild card is an understatement, Ernie. Kyrie has not proven he could be trusted
Yeah.
as a leader.
Yeah.
He can trust it as a guy who can be part of a championship team. But when he was asked to be a leader in Cleveland,
Yeah.
before LeBron there, we can say that was a failure. When he was asked to be
Bro,
a
look
leader
at
in Boston, we can say
Boston
that
is
could be
the
a
only
failure.
time I would
And when he
say
went to
it was a
Brooklyn last
failure.
year, remember? After early season, he's like, we ain't got no players here. So when you listen, Ernie, when you are the man, it's night and day. You can be all these Robins. You can be. I'll tell you what shows the most. And Ken and Shaq, every coach in football or baseball, I don't know about baseball. In basketball and football, every coach ain't a head coach.
Facts.
And every guy cannot deal with the pressure of being the man. Like, some of the things that was said about me, hey, listen, it hurts my feelings back in the day. Don't but like I say,
Yeah,
it's
Chuck.
a responsibility, and James and Kyrie have not proven to me, and they don't have to prove it to me, they have to prove it to the basketball world.
if they have
No, I
all
think
three,
James
again,
is
we
proven.
don't know
Nah,
when
he's the
we'll
man.
see Kyrie Irving
Kyrie,
on the
no.
floor again in the
Kyrie,
match
no.
uniform. But if
James,
they
yeah.
have the three, do they go all the way?
One word. comes to mind, and it's sacrifice. And you have to want to sacrifice.
Facts.
I could have took every shot, Ernie, but no, I got to sacrifice. I got to keep everybody involved. I heard Kenny and Charles said they got it from the great John Wooden. True definition of the great players getting everybody else involved. James could dribble all day, but you gotta get Mr. Harris going because you're gonna need him when you get double. So you have to sacrifice. So now we're gonna get back to whose team is it. I'm gonna tell you, it's KD's team.
Right.
You know, James Harden ain't used to that. Kyrie ain't used to that. Well, you know, Kyrie's used to it a little bit, but now that James is there,
Kyrie's the third option.
Shots are going to lessen, and are they going to sacrifice?
Not only shots are going to lessen, it's different when those reporters, and this is what is an understatement guys don't admit, when those reporters go by your locker.
Facts.
And they go to his.
Facts.
First. Then they come to you.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
For guys who
it's an ego thing.
Guy,
and I don't think
say, oh, that doesn't,
I don't think James Harden cares. Kyrie, I think it could bother Kyrie. I don't think it's gonna bother James, but I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, man. So, you know, drop a like, drop a sub if you're new. We're doing this every day. We're gonna roll to 100 subs, and I'll see y'all next video.